My name is Denise Weldon-Sibby, and in addition to being a third semester graduate student in the Library Science program at the University of Pittsburgh, I'm also a longtime Star Trek fan. I began watching the original series in 1968 when it was still in the air. Since then, I've watched all 5 series: the original series, Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, and Enterprise, as well as all of the movies. Even my taste in fiction takes this particular hobby into accord. Last year, for the Summer Reads booklet at our library, I recommended a zombie Star Trek tome entitled Night of the Living Trekkie. Thankfully, the rest of my family humors me on this issue. In 1994, we made it sort of a family event by naming our third daughter Kayla, in honor of the Klingon Messiah figure, Kahless. More recently, I was voted off the naming committee for my oldest grandchild when I seriously suggested Jadzia as a girl's name. On a more serious note, I think that there are a lot of things that serious Star Trek fans and library science students have in common. Probably the most important similarity is an intense thirst for knowledge. There's also a desire to explore what is known and what is unknown throughout the universe, or at least the universally accessible databases. In the modern library, like the Enterprise and all of its various incarnations, there are various tools that allow us to explore what is known and to make connections between those resources. Commander Data might be a little bit faster, but even he has to occasionally wait for data from the Daystrom Institute, sort of like an intergalactic ILL. Most of all, I think that what Star Trek fans and library science students and librarians have in common is a real sense of hope for the future. It's hard to watch Star Trek and not be excited about what's coming, about what wonderful things we might accomplish in that faraway time frame. At the same time, it's really hard to go through a modern library and not be excited about all of the exciting things that are happening now. Just as in the past few years, we've seen massive growth in new resources, use of smart devices, use of e-books, a real proliferation of connections in data mining, institutional repositories, technologies that simply weren't available in the past, even when that past was just minutes ago. So I have no doubt that I'll be seeing many of you again. That may be at Comic-Con, Dragon Con, or ALA. But in the meantime, live long and prosper.